It's harvest season and fresh apples and pears are an everyday snack for many people, but not everybody is able to share in the harvest, especially those on a fixed income. One Okanagan grower set out to change that, and almost a decade later, he started a movement that crosses northern BC.
It's like playing Santa Claus in October. That's exactly the same feeling.
Only Bernie Gould's bag is filled with Okanagan fruit, and that's a real treat for a lot of people.
They really can't believe they're getting them free. You know, we take them to some of the inner city schools and they say we don't have to pay for them, and each child gets a little bag to take home with them.
This 8-ton donation of fruit just arrived in Prince George from a Soyuz, and it's going far. These Elks volunteers are packing and delivering the bounty to their communities like Quesnel, Burns Lake, and Vanderhoof. This special thank you came from school kids in McBride.
When you get these kind of things, it's pretty easy to see why you keep doing it.
It all started with something that didn't sit right with him.
People were throwing fruit on the ground that had the slightest mark, slightest imperfection. And we thought, geez, how many people in Prince George never get the opportunity to have fresh fruit?
So Thibault made it happen. The first year, he drove the fruit to Prince George himself.
Well, I lived in Prince George for over 40 years, and Prince George has always been very good to me. And it was a chance for my wife and I to give a little back something, and little did we know it was going to be growing to such a great thing.
It's a project the Elks say is easy to support.
When you know where it's going to the needy and to some of the schools for their lunch programs and that, it's just very gratifying.
More than what's in the box, this day is about giving what they have.
It touches me to the core of my being, even after 10 years, that people in the south of our province care so much, and the Elks and the whole caravan that brings this to Prince George year after year.
A caravan of care that crosses the province. Camille McDonald, CKPG News.